Welcome back. In the last video, I showed you how to set up your discussions. In this video, we are going to set up assignments. So I'm going to click on assignments and navigate to that tab. So here you'll notice the tab is completely blank. And I have the option here to create new assignments, which would just allow me to create a list of assignments. Here I would provide the instructions for the assignment, but really the main function of this tab is to be the location that students click to upload their assignment for me to grade. Now, in a true 14-week course, I may have quite a few assignments, so I may choose to have those organized by category. If that is something that I choose to do, I can click on Edit Categories, and from here I can click Add Category. And this will just allow me to organize my assignments by category. So let's say, I had reflection papers, maybe there was homework assignments, maybe there was practice assignments. So that, again, is just a way to help students stay organized and understand where they are to submit individual assignments. For the sake of this course, I'm going to bypass the category option because I'm really only building a few samples here. So to do that, I'm going to click New Assignment, and for this course, the first assignment I'm going to build is the Week 2 reflection. So here I'm going to provide the instructions to the students. It would include, what are they writing their paper on, as well as when is that paper due, how long should it be, what are the requirements, and so on. So that would be added there. Below, I may want to attach an item that I want the students to specifically discuss. So maybe there's an article that they're reflecting upon that they would write about in their paper. I can also record audio or a video prompt, again, for this assignment. So those are some fun additional options to choose from. This is an individual assignment, so I'm going to keep it as an individual assignment. And then the submission type is they're just going to upload a file. You'll notice there's some additional options I can pick, but for the most part, you're always going to just use the default that they will upload a file. Here, I have the option to allow them to, upload only one file. If I want to restrict that, I would just keep it unlimited. They may have multiple files they wish to attach. And then for submissions, students are allowed to resubmit, but I want all of their submissions to be kept so that I have a log of what was submitted and when. But that is certainly something I can customize. And I can even add my own email if I want to be notified when students submit this paper. For categories, again, I didn't add categories, but if I had added categories here, this is where I could assign this assignment to a category. All of my assignments are worth 10 points in this course, so I'm going to leave that as 10. And I'm going to link it to the Week 2 reflection so that the students, when they upload it, it automatically populates my gradebook for when I go to grade. Again, I can add the rubric or create a rubric. And you can see I have some other options here. Now, up at the top, there's some additional restrictions. Again, that is something that if you have special limitations as to when you want students to be able to access the assignments and upload them, or windows in which they can do that, you can set those time limitations there. For now, I'm going to click Save and Close. And you can see how my assignment appears. Similar to where we've seen in other areas, this is currently hidden. So if I want it to be open to students, I can either set that time frame under restrictions, or I can manually make it visible to my learner. This little key here lets me know that it is linked to my gradebook. And that's it. So pretty simple. So then I would go ahead and build out the rest of my assignments. I'm going to do that, and then we will move on to content. Okay, so here I have all of my assignments. But you'll notice that some of them are not in order by when they are due. So what I can do, again, is I can click the little box up here that allows me to bulk edit. And you'll notice that it does allow me to make some changes as far as, if I want to add due dates and end dates for access on a much larger scale. And then to change the order, I can click the drop down here and I can click on reorder. So the last item due in week 14, I want to be last, and the week 5 order, I want to come on the 3rd. And now if I click save, I now have everything due, listed in order of the week that it's due. You'll notice that again, they're appearing as hidden, so I would have to open those manually if I did not edit and add those open, when the assignments are open and closed. The nice thing about adding the, at least when the assignments are open or when the due dates are, is that will populate a calendar for your course that the students can see. And that, again, is another helpful way to help them stay organized. You'll notice, too, that I made the group presentation. I put a item here. Now, for group presentations, things like that, you could place them in a couple of different locations. One is you could obviously have the student upload their group presentation to the assignments here. You can set that up as a group submission, or you can have them post it to the discussions forum. If you post it to the discussions forum, then other students can see those presentation videos and give feedback, and that can actually be something that the students engage in an asynchronous discussion around. So different ways and places where you can create those things. All right, so now that I have my assignments set up, they're linked to my gradebook, my discussions are set up, they're linked to my gradebook, and my quizzes are set up and linked to my gradebook. I'm now ready to start building out my content for the course. So I'll show you that in the next week or the next video.